Take a good look. Why do they pry up the door right after it's installed? Isn't that risky? Actually, there's no need to worry. Freshly installed doors often have uneven gaps or don't sit flush with the body. That's where these techs come in. They fine-tune the alignment until everything fits just right. If the door's hard to close or not lining up, they adjust the latch position. It's not just about function, it's about a clean, solid look. Sometimes a little pressure reshapes the door slightly to match the car body better. Once the rear door is good, they move to the front. Same method. Check the fit, tweak the alignment, get it sitting right. Next up is the hood. They start by feeling the gaps by hand, then pop it open. Turning the rubber bumpers underneath helps control how high or low the hood sits. If your hood looks uneven, this is something worth trying. If the back corners of the hood sit too low, they gently lift the hood supports. Rubber pads go on the headlight brackets too. They prevent the hood bumpers from hitting the lights and messing up the paint. Then they measure the hood gaps. Uneven gaps don't just look off, they can cause wind noise at higher speeds, so if you're buying used, check all 4 doors and both covers. Or just go with a trusted used car platform. Next, they adjust the headlights. First, loosen the screws at the base, then turn the bolt to set the height. They also shift the headlights and grille to make sure the gaps between lights, grille, bumper, and hood look even. Once that's done, they check the gaps with a feeler gauge. They also make sure the lights sit flush with the fenders for a clean finish. Next is the taillight. They inspect the gap, loosen the screws, and use the adjustment bolt to set the light in place. Once it lines up, they tighten it and double-check the result. Then they adjust the small taillights. After removing the cover, they loosen the screws and shift the light until the gap looks even. It might take a few tries. Once everything fits, the cover goes back on. Trim pieces are added to both the main and smaller taillights for a clean, finished look. Final step? Double-check the taillight gaps and alignment to make sure it's all spot on.